Who is Karoline Leavitt? Well, I guess the best way to describe her would be the dishonest smiles behind Trump's lies. There's a video clip that we really want to show you, but first, you really need to know why it matters. I'm going to connect her behavior to Trump in such a way when you see her speak next time, all you will see is Trump. Because this isn't just a gesture, it's a revealing snapshot of what power looks like when it fears visibility. And if you have seen it, good. You will watch this differently now. But to really see it, you need to know who Karoline Leavitt really is first. Karoline Leavitt wasn't chosen for this job because she's honest. She was chosen because she is loyal to Trump, no matter the cost. She started in the Trump's White House as a 23-year-old communications aide. She proved herself by defending the indefensible. She mastered the art of denial. She called fact checkers biased and said the press was the enemy of the people. She learned the script. She said it with a smile. Then she ran for Congress in New Hampshire with a hardline MAGA platform. Anti-CRT, anti-democracy, fully committed to the big lie. And she lost. But Trump brought her back anyway. And this time he put her front and center. She's not there to inform you. She's there to control what you see, what you think, and what you hear. And how far is she willing to go to protect Donald Trump? She doesn't clarify, she covers. She doesn't speak for the American people, she shields one man. She lied about court rulings, downplayed unconstitutional executive orders, spun mass deportations as logistics, and dismissed legal accountability as a witch hunt. Let's talk about the record. She said Trump's deportation plan isn't mass deportation, even after a DHS memo showed 20,000 troops being mobilized. She claimed Trump never defied a court order, despite multiple judges blocking his actions. She accused Biden of supporting open borders while defending Trump's child separation policy. And this isn't new for her. She called critical race theory a racist ideology, said it makes kids hate America. She defended Trump's false claim of white genocide in South Africa, a white nationalist talking point. She was even accused of telling a black congresswoman to go back to Africa. Now tell me, does this viral clip surprise you? She points, and moments later, he's gone, removed from the frame, and not by accident, by decision. That is Karoline Leavitt standing behind Trump. She sees a black police officer beside her. Let's walk through this in real time. She glances. She sees the officer. The camera is rolling. She doesn't speak, doesn't hesitate. She just points. And the second later, he's gone. Compare that to Biden's press secretary. She doesn't erase people from the frame. She doesn't silent dissent. She takes questions because she understands that truth doesn't need filters. Even past GOP press secretaries like Dana Perino. Say what you will. They didn't point at the black cops to get them out of the frame. So who is Karoline Leavitt really? What kind of person does this? This is textbook authoritarian psychology. She shows what experts call authoritarian personality traits, a rigid need for control, low empathy, hostile towards outsiders, and total submission to power above her. She isn't driven by public service. She's driven by image, controlling the background, controlling questions, and controlling truth. If you put her in a therapist chair, you wouldn't get transparency. You get a spin because the truth doesn't just threaten her boss, it threatens her identity. Karoline Leavitt is the press secretary for a man who sees truth as the enemy. She didn't move a threat. She removed a symbol. A black man in uniform erased, not because of what he did, but because of how he looked. John Lewis once said, when you see something that is not right, not just or not fair, you have a moral obligation to do something. This was not right. It was not just. This was a signal. And here in 2025, it should scare everyone. If they'll erase a black officer on camera, what will they erase when the cameras aren't rolling? Who else will be silenced, erased, cropped out of the story? Now you know who she is. Make sure you don't forget it. And as always, it was my absolute pleasure sharing a part of the news with you today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. You guys can find me on my Instagram 24/7. Come by and say hi. Until the next video, have a wonderful day.